Hello once again, Aries. Thanks for joining me. Dadhichi here with your February 2014 monthly overview. We'll just take a quick look at what's happening in the heavens, and the most notable thing I think to talk about is the fact that February has started on the heels of a very important new moon, always heralding a new beginning or some opportunity in that department of life that the new moon occurs in. And in your case, this is to do with friendship. Now, having said that, there are a few other mitigating planetary aspects that we need to bring into the mix. So we need to balance this. That's why I want to jump forward a little bit and take a look at the hard aspect of the Sun to Saturn on the 12th. So yes, let's be clear on this. New friendships occur, but friendships are a give and take, and they do require some responsibility. Now, even in the matter of existing friendships, I think that period with this Sun-Saturn combo, there is a bit of pressure on you, a need to make good your promises and to live up to the responsibilities that are expected of you at that time. Now, this is a bit of a difficult one for you because I hate mixing friendships and money. But unfortunately for some of you, that may be exactly what we see happening here. Someone may put the hard word on you for money because this Saturn's in the 8th house. This is a shared resource or shared money. And the 11th house, where the Sun is transiting, has to do with your friends. So that could be a little bit uncomfortable for some of you, especially if one of your friends is having difficulties. It'll be harder if you've known that friend a long time. If this is a new acquaintance, then that may not be so difficult for you to say, no, I don't loan and I don't borrow. Mustn't have any guilt in doing that, and I think it will. The proper way to do that, I think, is to say you'd hate to think that money would come between you and the friendship, if you get my drift. That way, you show you are respecting the friendship and you are taking responsibility for friendship rather than allowing something like money to come between you. Mind you, the 11th house also has to do with elder siblings. So let's put aside the issue of friends. Some of this responsibility may come in terms of the family commitments that you have. That's a little more difficult. But still, you know, I've seen many of my clients in court with relatives. So I think you should still apply the same maxim, and that is to be responsible in the way you mix up your business and your pleasure, your relationships and money. Mercury moves to the 12th house. That's the hidden house or the secret house, quiet zone of the zodiac on the 13th of February. So this is an interesting one because Mercury actually relates to your open enemies. When this planet that rules enemies moves to the secret part of the zodiac, then there could be some conspiracies. There could be rumors, murmurs, people trying to undermine you. As they say here in the Philippines, the crab mentality. In Australia, the tall poppy syndrome. You may be doing rather well now, and we see that especially by the 15th, with the Sun moving into a very powerful, positive aspect of your ruling planet, Mars. When people see that, it's just human nature. They want to drag you down. So you need to be mindful of that. But unfortunately, because it's in that hidden part of the zodiac, you may not be completely aware. So keep your ears open. You've got to look around you. Read between the lines is what I'm saying, Aries. And you'll be one step ahead of those that would wish to harm you and to bring you down. Venus is in the upper part of your horoscope. Now that is always a good position, except of course if people are jealous of you. So yet again that theme reoccurs. Venus in the 10th house is really a highly desirable transit. So as well as enjoying popularity and doing well that's the upside. The downside is that other people may be envious of you. You know, there's two sides of the coin. So this is going to give you some very good benefits over the next month or two. So you should enjoy it while it lasts. But again, coming back to that first transit I mentioned, be mindful of the people that would wish to harm you and to bring you down. Often they're the ones with the Colgate smiles. Sun moves to the 12th house as well, around the 19th of February. Again, the hidden part of the zodiac. And that's a bit of a problem because that then brings together the rulers of the 5th house, which is people you love, children, really the amorous side of your nature and the relationships that are founded on that, and enemies. So this could mean for some of you, I'm sorry to say that someone you love may even be the one that is trying to bring you down or talking behind your back. So you need to confront that person head on, and you probably have a suspicion, but would think, oh no, they would never do that. Well, sometimes they do. Venus moves into the right angle of the Sun on the 20th of February, along with Mercury in the 11th house in the right angle of Saturn. That could be around the time when, 19th and 20th up to the 22nd, when a lot of this stuff could come to light and could really challenge you and make you feel a little bit anxious and peed off, if I could use the term. Excuse the French. Mercury does move into a better aspect, again from the house of friendship on the 23rd to the Sun. That's a time when things could start to lift. You mustn't allow your imagination to become morbid around the 24th. Sun and Neptune in the 12th. Who could blame you though with all of this negative stuff around you that I've been talking about? Fortunately, you still do have that aspect of Venus at the apex of the horoscope, which, as we say in astrological terms, is the most elevated planet. And if we use that planet to dominate all these negative influences, you can come out of this unscathed. But you do have to remain aware. You have to remain diligent. And I'll leave you on that note, because it's a good note. And I hope to see you here next month. But in the meantime, do join me at astrology.com.au, daily, monthly and yearly forecasts, which we've just put up in detail for you, along with many, many free readings. And of course, our personalised services with our practitioners, expert practitioners, I might add. Please join us there. Take care. Look forward to you coming again next month. Bye, Aries.